Moses stepping in their starting lineup and what he gave you guys tonight?
He was great. Moses gave us a spark, giving us a big at the rim, keeping Williams off the glass, and then also challenging shots there when anyone was driving. So I thought he was great, and offensively, putbacks and being able to finish at the rim was big.
You guys are obviously limited in the roster and ability to sign up to another contract after this one runs out, but safe to say this is pretty much the reason you guys signed him for a game like this, when he could step in.
Yeah, we needed someone at the rim, and he did a really good job for us. And so just understanding that he probably will get another 10-day from someone. And that's just the opportunity to give him credit for coming out as a pro and helping us find a way to win. And his next game is his last game, and hopefully he can play as well as he did tonight.
How did you and the staff just decide, like, hey, we want to give him a look in the starting lineup tonight?
Well, we discussed options. DP's on restricted minutes, so we felt that it was an easy conversation to have that we would go with Moses. So that's how we decided.
Jason, one thing that you used to say a lot after a game with Luka is, we can't take Luka for granted. What about Kyrie and just the consistent effort that he's brought out on the floor every single night? And, truthfully, this whole season, but also his time in Dallas.
Yeah, I think he's been very consistent here in Dallas. You can never take granted for any star or anybody that's in the uniform. They all play their part to help the team win. And so, just understand what he means for our leadership, and his calmness and his energy is at a high, and the guys play off of that. And so you could see that in tonight's game. I wouldn't say it was a long road trip, but it was a mentally long road trip. And I thought, this type of game, you can come out flat. And I thought Kai did a great job of keeping the guys' energy high. And I thought, that, again, he picked his spots to go score, and he did that at a high level for us tonight.
Everybody being human, you just mentioned it sort of. A game like this, knowing what Charlotte's been going through, how tough is a game like this emotionally for players?
Yeah, well, we knew that, understanding no matter who's in uniform over there, they're going to play hard. They have had a stretch here that hasn't been good, and they're pros. And so, again, give them credit, they came out and played hard. After, this past week of losing by, a couple points, I think just understanding this is, you can be beaten on any given night, and you have to come out and execute your game plan. And just the week that we've been through, both teams, I thought Kai and Clay did a great job of leading this group, and that's what we needed for our veterans to lead us to get a W tonight.
Coach Kidd, a few games ago, you briefly talked about having to keep an eye on Kessler's games as he approaches that number for a two-way deal. What goes into kind of you deciding how you're going to monitor that moving forward?
Yeah, that's a great question. We're going to, if PJ could have gone tonight, we would have sat him. And so, unfortunately, PJ couldn't go, so we needed the body. As we go forward here, we'll see how our health comes here in the next, couple weeks. If we can get healthy, then we'll probably find a way to sit him. If not, he's going to play. And if we have to play I think he has 10 games left after tonight, so we'll play. We'll play his games, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. But if PJ's out, most likely Kessler will be in. But there's got to be a point where we can get him a game or two off to kind of spread this thing out, hopefully, if we're lucky to be healthy. Thanks.